Well, hello everybody and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Wednesday only here on Oldies and More Radio, also broadcasting simultaneously live on my YouTube channel, Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to welcome you to the November 22nd, 2023 All 60s Edition Soul 45's out of my collection. It is the Thanksgiving Eve, so I want to wish everybody hopefully they will have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, but we are here on the eve of Thanksgiving with some cool 45's out of my collection. And yes, Byron, you are correct. We opened up with the debut single by the Electric Indian. The Electric Indian, yes, that is the name of the group. Their first of five on the United Artists record label. It was called Kemosabe. It was number 18 on Cashbox, number 16 on Billboard, number 2 on WAEB in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's a pretty cool radio station, by the way. Lots of great records out of that station. And this first issued on the Marmaduke label. I don't have that. That label, local to Philadelphia, I think. Possibly Bernie Binnick, he owned that, but the song produced by Len Barry, who would actually record this later in the year for the Scepter label, later that year, 1969, and this studio group was assembled by Bernie Binnick. He was previously the co-owner of Swan Records, and some of the members of this instrumental group they would eventually go on to bigger and better things. One of them on piano, Daryl Hall of later on Hall and Oates fame. He would go on to, of course, have a very big, successful career. He was on piano. The bass of the group, his name Tom Sellers, who actually arranged this song, and he would go on to form the Assembled Multitude, if you know their record that came out in the 1970s. And Vincent Montana, he was on the Vibes. He would form the Sal Soul Orchestra. There you go. This originally came out on Marmaduke, by the way. I mentioned that. But July 69, our instrumental opener by the Electric Indian on United Artists called Kemosabe. Well, enough of my babbling here. Let's get to the music, or get to the vocal portion here with this singer from Detroit, Michigan. He was the lead singer of the Precisions that recorded for the D-Town and the Drew record labels. He had 2 solo releases that came out on Verve Records. This is his second, a tune written and produced by Jimmy Miller, arranged by Larry Fallon. We go to November of 1966. Open up the vocal portion on the Verve label with Mr. Billy Prince. Billy Prince with, it's called One Shot Left. Billy Prince.
Billy and my friends call me the same. My game is big girl hunt because the girls run me insane. And I shoot with loaded kisses and a sweet talking in the dark. Oh, but when I met you, pretty baby, I finally missed my mark. And I got one shot left. I got one shot left. Hey, I only got a one shot. First shot missed the target and a second shot ricocheted. My third shot came the closest and the next 2 went astray. And just like a honeybee smells the scent of a sweet flower in the air, I smell a bullseye coming. If you come around you better beware, 'cause I got one shot left. I got a one shot left. Only got a one hold, baby. Still let me get now. Just one shot. Hey now, baby, now. Just one shot. Hey, hey, hey. Just like a honeybee smells the scent of a sweet flower in the air, I smell a bullseye.
There you go, from November 1966. That's the second release on the Verve label for Mr. Billy Prince. Billy Prince on Verve, called One Shot Left. John G got lots of shots left, although I am tuckered out. I was in the, I have to tell you this, it's an unfortunate thing that I was in the emergency room last night. Not for me, but for my father. And thank God it wasn't anything serious here, but it's very difficult to deal. And you know, when you go to the emergency room, it's like a 4 to 6 hour thing. And I knew it was going to be like that, but he didn't think so. But maybe he learned his lesson today. But that's why I got home. I got to bed around 5:30. Woke up around 9:15 or so. So I am running on empty tonight as we continue here on the 60s edition. And up next, this tune first recorded. Written and recorded by Sam Cooke. He recorded it originally in 1962 for the RCA record label. Now, I remember when my aunt bought this 45 back in the fall of 1968. She came home with a bunch of records, and she played this for me. I was just 10 years old at the time. Now, this singer, he was an original member of the Falcons of the You're So Fine fame, plus other great recordings, but he went solo in 1963 with releases on the Lupine label, Suffice and Atlantic Records. Then in 1966, he signed with Stax. He had 29 releases on the Stax record label through 1975. This was his sixth, and I guess I got quite a few hits for tonight. And I guess we're going to call this a hit, because this was number 20 on Cashbox, number 17 on Billboard, number 4 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on WCIT in Lima, Ohio, if you were tuned in. But I really like this version from October 68. Mr. Eddie Floyd on Stax Records with his rendition of the tune, Bring It On Home to Me, Eddie Floyd.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, then won't you bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. Oh yeah. You made me cry, honey, when you left. But you only hurt yourself. So won't you bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me. And here's what I'll do for you, darling. I'll give you jewelry and all my money, and that ain't all honey,
love that bass in that 45 there. There you go. That's Mr. Eddie Floyd. That's his 9th release on the Stax label. Always love to hear that record, October 1968. Bring It On Home to Me is the name of the tune. Johnny G bringing my 45s home to you here on a Wednesday evening. Those of you tuned in on Oldies and More Radio, also live in my YouTube stream, as this is a Thanksgiving Eve spinning these 45s. And up next, a very well-known girl group from the Bronx, New York, formed while they were in high school, discovered by Ronnie Mack, who brought them over to Laurie Records, and Ronnie wrote the group's biggest hit, a song called He's So Fine, which was their debut single in early 1963. They would have 20 releases on the Laurie label through 1969. Let's give a listen to their 15th, written by the Tokens, or part of the Tokens. That's Mitch Margot, Phil Margot, and Hank Medris, and Jay Siegel. They are the Tokens, or they were at that time. This was a number 48 record on WPTR in Albany, New York, from February 67. Let's give a listen to the Chiffons. This is on the Laurie label. It's called Keep the Boy Happy.
Hey girl, if you wanna keep that guy, I know how you can do it if you just try. You gotta keep the boy happy. Don't tell the lies that are trouble's invitation. Keep the boy happy. Just a little bit of loving gonna help the situation. He knows when you're treating him right. It shows when you're kissing him goodnight. So won't you keep the boy happy? Know all the things that he likes to talk about. Keep the boy happy. Show him you're his girl beyond a shadow of a doubt. You gotta keep the boy happy. Tell him you'll do anything he wants to do. Keep the boy happy. Each time he gives, won't you give a little too? Keep the boy happy. You gotta keep the boy happy. Keep the boy happy.
Sound of the Chiffons here on the Vinyl Treasures Show. There you go, February 1967 on the Laurie record label. Keep the Boy Happy is the name of the tune. We try to keep the listeners happy is what we do here on the Vinyl Treasures Show. Let's continue now for this next singer and songwriter from Vernon, Alabama. More successful, I think, with writing versus singing, and not to say that he didn't do bad records at all. He did some great records, although his writing partner Spooner Oldham, they composed some really big hits for the group, like I'm Your Puppet, a big hit for James and Bobby Purify in 1966, and it was initially recorded by this guy, as it was his first of two for the MGM record label, but I don't have that. I have his second release. This is his second release on MGM. It's a song, again, he wrote with Spooner Oldham, and it's produced by Rick Hall. Let's go to February 1966 and give a listen to Dan Penn. Dan Penn on the MGM record label. It's called I Need Someone.
I need someone,
Someone to love,
yes, I need someone,
someone to love,
I really need someone, someone to love me. need someone
to love.
who don't kiss just for fun. I need a girl to stand by me, even when troubles seem taller than the trees. I don't need riches, I'd gladly dig ditches if I could find the kind of girl to come and live in my world. I need a band,
Someone to love.
I need someone
To love.
Oh yes, I need someone.
Someone to love.
I really need someone. Someone to love me.
I need someone.
Oh yes, I do.
I need someone.
I'm really needing someone.
Johnny G getting caught here. There you go. That is, lost my place. There you go. The Dan Penn there with his second release on the MGM record label from February 1966. I Need Someone is the name of the tune. His first release is actually the original version of I'm Your Puppet, which is a good record. I actually saw it on eBay not too long ago. I mean, the record does turn up. It's not like an impossible record, but I just, for the condition that it was, I just didn't want to go higher than what it was at. You know, you got to pace yourself when you're buying 45s, as we all know. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, let's backtrack a little bit because I didn't see Mark Speck's comment in the chat room there that he asked if I could play the flip side of the Billy Prince record. So we're going to flip this 45 over and we're going to send it out to Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. So I played the A-side. No, I don't. Was that the A-side, Charlene? Yeah, I think it was. One Shot Left. From November of 66 on Verve by Billy Prince. Let's flip it over. The name of the tune is called Somebody Help Me. This is for Mark Speck in the YouTube chat room.
Tell me what I've done wrong.
That's by request from Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room from November 66. Billy Prince on the Verve label with Somebody Help Me. That is the Spencer Davis group originally did that song first. This one from November 66. Now, Mark Speck says that even though we had here, Charlene, was it Discogs that had that or not? I don't know where we got that information, that the Precisions, that this singer was not the lead singer of the Precisions. Interesting, because I do have a Precisions record coming up later on Drew Mark, so tell me who the lead singer is. It's probably one of their popular records too, so because I think he's on that one. Well, that is probably so you're telling me there's two Billy Princes. So it's the same, the name is the same as the lead, but it's not the same person. That's a possibility. But anyway, we babble on here as we continue here for this next group. They hail from Detroit, Michigan. They recorded for Berry Gordy Jr.'s Soul record label, and they had 17 releases on the Soul label. This song actually dates back, this is actually their debut single on the Soul label. This song dates back to 1943, done by someone by the name of Leadbelly. But this one's produced by Clarence Paul. It's their first of 17 on Soul, and it features Joe Stubbs on lead. Joe Stubbs was the brother of Levi Stubbs of the Four Tops. And the other members of this group were Freddie Gorman, Walter Gaines, Hank Dixon, and C.P. What's that, Charlene? Spermner? What does that say? But anyways, collectively they were known as the Originals. The Originals, December 66 on the Soul record label. Let's give a listen to their rendition of the tune, Good Night, Irene.
I'll see you in my dream. Hey, Irene. Good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Irene, good night, Irene. Girl, I'm gonna see you in my dream. Good night, Irene. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Oh yes we did. Now me and my wife are partying. Yes we are now. Girl, I'm gonna take another stroll downtown. Sometimes I live in the country. Yes I do. Sometimes I live in town. Oh yeah. Sometimes I take a great ocean. Yes I do sometimes. Girl, I'm gonna jump in the river and drown. Now look at me. All alone, my money's gone, my woman's mad, and I'm feeling bad. Whoa, what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna stop gambling. Stop gambling. I'm gonna stop running too. And stop playing, staying up late at night. Hey, that's some good advice. I'm going home. Go home to my wife. Your wife, my next family. Irene. Then I'm gonna sing
That's the debut single for the Originals. The Originals with Joe Stubbs on lead. December 1966 released their rendition of the tune, Good Night Irene, on the Soul record label. Well, it's not good night yet. Not till midnight here. Got lots of 45s to go, as I've featured this gal quite often. In this gal from East Orange, New Jersey. We know Cool Transports likes this singer. And what did I say here? She is the younger sister to Dionne Warwick, first recording for the Jubilee label back in 1963. Now in 64, she had a release on the Tiger label. Then she went over to Blue Rock for 3 releases, and then she would have 11 releases beginning in 1966 for the Mercury label. Let's give a listen to her final release, a tune written by Frank Lloyd, produced by Bobby Smith, arranged by Phil Medley. This one from September 1969. Let's give a listen to Dee Dee Warwick. Dee Dee Warwick on the Mercury label. It's called Where Is That Rainbow? Dee Dee Warwick. September 69 release there from Miss Dee Dee Warwick. It's on the Mercury record label, and that was her final release for the Mercury folks. Song entitled Where Is That Rainbow? Johnny G here spinning my 45s. Up next, a request for listener Edmund Williams. He's listening in Queens, New York, and this group formed while they were attending Booker T. Washington High School in Memphis, Tennessee. First recording for the Stax label in 1964. Then they moved over in 65 to the Volt label, and this was their third release on Volt. It features John Gary Williams on lead. This charted number 32 on WOLF in Syracuse, New York. We go to April of 1966 by request for Edmund Williams. These are the Mad Lads. The Mad Lads on Volt. It's called Sugar, Sugar. There you go. That's going out to Edmund Williams. That's the sound of the Mad Lads there with John Gary Williams on lead. April 66, their third release on the Volt label. Sugar, Sugar is the name of the tune. Maybe I should now play the Archies. The Archies, Sugar, Sugar. Did you know that was the first 45 I ever bought? And some people tell me I shouldn't really say that, but I bought that in Sears and Roebuck in White Plains, New York. My parents went there. I don't know what they were buying, clothes or a vacuum cleaner or something. And I went to the record department and I bought that 45. And I think Little Woman by, who does that? Bobby Sherman. Those were the two records I bought. I think my sisters forced me to buy those records, though. My sister Tony, that's her fault. But I got something to say here about this lead singer here, John Gary Williams. He would serve in the military between 1966 and 1968. So he was absent from the group during those years, but he would rejoin the group upon his return from Vietnam, and he would remain with them until I think they broke up in 1972, and then he began his solo career. But anyway, as we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Now, on my 50s and early 60s show, I often feature a group from Harlem, New York called The Charts, and they had some cool releases on the Everlast record label. But the lead singer of that 50s group, his name was Joe Greer, but the group eventually would break up. But there was a new Charts group that formed in the mid-1960s, And they had their first release, or one of the members got the group together again, and one of their records came out on the Velvetone label. That's a hard record to find, a 45 that Greg Surik sold me called What's Your Excuse? But they followed it up with 2 releases on the Juan record label. Now, this is their first, and this is a resung version of their debut single called Desiree. And this was on, this bubbled under on Billboard at number 132 for 2 weeks, but a number 7 record on WJLB in Detroit. It features Stephen Brown on lead. We go to January 66 for the revamped charts on the Juan label and their resung version of Desiree, the charts. There you go. Those are the charts. The charts from January of 1966. Actually, a revamped group on the Juan record label there. Resung version of Desiree. That one there with Stephen Brown on lead. And Mark Speck in the YouTube chat room as he is requesting a flip side, an instant request flip side here. So let's flip this 45 over from January 66, the charts. Their first of 2 on the Juan label. You heard the A side called Desiree. Let the flip side here going out to Mark Speck as had it here on my screen. Okay, here you go. This is from Mark, the charts. It's called Fall in Love with You, Baby. These are the charts. An instant request for Mark Speck.
I never believed in love. Love at first sight. I never had believed in love. It could
That is an instant request for listener Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. That was, let me see, this was released in January 66. So there you go, Mark. So this is the original version of this song, Fell in Love with You, Baby, because I see that Mark also mentioned that Linda Elliott recorded this on the Josie label. Looks like her release came out sometime in July of 1966. We just heard the charts version, or the original version, I would have to say, from January 66 on the Juan label, Fell in Love with You, Baby. Actually, a pretty good B-side, I have to say. Thank you for that request, Mark Speck. As we continue here, actually have to do some station stuff for Oldies and More Radio, as now that we're getting into the holiday season, you can't come up with like a gift to buy. Maybe I should go there and buy stuff for Barbara. As we said, we weren't exchanging gifts for Christmas, but I did get her a gift. Don't tell her, but I did. But you got to check out the new Oldies and More Radio merchandise website. You have to go to www.oldiesandmoreradio.com and click on the Oldies and More store banner, which is at the top right side of the homepage there, and it'll take you to our store. Lots of merchandise to buy, so check it out there. It's very easy to do if you're looking for a gift for Christmas or Hanukkah or well, it's too late for Thanksgiving, but for a birthday, etc. Check it out. As we continue here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. For this next gal, she began recording back in 1954 for the Central label as Gladys Gladrags Patrick. She would then sign with MGM Records in 1955 for 2 more releases, and in 59 she recorded for a label called OG, and evidently that label, it kind of like stopped releasing records, and then it was resurrected again in 1967. She had I think 6 releases on the OG record label through the late 1960s, but this was her first release, and it's a song she wrote using her real name, Gladys Jasmine. So let's go to 1967. She's just known as Gladys. It's on the OG label, and the song is one word. It's called Love.
Just one more kiss, love, must I insist? Ooh, love, I can't resist you, love. Oh, how I need you, need you. I get such chills, love. Oh, what a thrill, love. My heart stood still. Love. Oh, how I need you, need you. Just one look, you didn't believe me, I was hooked. Why did you leave me in your book? You didn't need me, love, love, love. Please let it be love for you and me. Love, we can agree. Ooh, love. Oh, how I need you, need you. Whoa, oh, oh. Just one look, you didn't believe me, I was hooked. Why did you leave me in your book? You didn't need me, love, love, love. Please, please let it be love for you and me. Love, we can agree. Ooh, love. Oh, how I need
That is Gladys. Gladys, a.k.a. What's my place? Gladys Glad Rags Patrick or Gladys Jameson. However you put it, that one there, 1967, her first release on the OG label. Well, I should say the resurrected OG label, song entitled Love. She has others on the Atlantic record label. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and here is a request for listener Amnon. Now, very unusual request, Amnon. I didn't think you were into like a funky type of sound, because Amnon gives me great requests for the 1950s show, but he also gives me requests for the 1960s show, and he requested this group called, is it Abaco Dream? Is that how you say it? A-B-A-C-O, Abaco Dream. And this is on the A&M record label. Now, the song was written by Sylvester, is it a D, Charlene? No. Sylvester Stewart. There's a D there, but it's Sylvester Stewart. And you know Sylvester Stewart. He was also Sly of Sly and the Family Stone. Now, this one produced by Ted Cooper. Now, the members of this group were Paul Douglas, David Williams, Dennis Williams, Frank Mallow, and Mike Sarasano. And this was their first of two on the A&M record label. And this charted number 74 on Billboard, number 25 on the R&B chart, and a big number 4 record here in New York City on WWRL. There you go. This is from July of 1969 by request for Amnon. Abaco Dream. Abaco Dream on the A&M record label. It's called Life and Death in... Life and Death in, and then the letters G and the and sign A for Amnon.
Good and bad, big, small, in and out, none at all. If it feels good, it's alright. If it feels good, it's alright. Tell me when you feel it. Front and back, hot and cold, sweet and sour, young and old. If it feels good, it's alright. If it feels good, it's alright. Tell me when you feel it. Right and wrong, black and white, weak and strong, day and night. If it feels good, it's alright. If it feels good, it's alright. Tell me when you feel it. Short and tall, wet and dry, high and low, truth and lie. Life and death, life and death, life and death, life and death. In G and A, in G and A. Only, only. Life and death, life and death. In G and A, life and death. Only, only. Oh, underground. Tell me when you feel it. Yeah, yeah. 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 I 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 feel it. Yeah, yeah. Do you feel it? 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 Yeah, yeah. I feel it.
There you go. That's going out to listener Amnon there. That's Abaco Dream. That's their first of two on the A&M record label, July 1969. Life and Death in G and A. The funky sound here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's continue now. And This would go back up to Detroit, Michigan now for this group. We mentioned the Precisions earlier, that Billy Prince is the lead singer, but we heard of Billy Prince on the Verve label, but it's not this Billy Prince that's doing lead with this group. First recording for the D-Town record label in 1964. Then they signed with Ray Jackson's Drew label. They had 5 releases on the Drew label, and which one is this, Charlene? Here is, I don't know which one. I don't know which one that is. And this one arranged by Mike Terry. And again, I mentioned Billy Prince on lead. This charted this song, number 60 on Billboard, 26 on the R&B. This was a big number 3 record on WJLB in Detroit. We go to August of 1967. These are the Precisions. The Precisions on the Drew label. It's called If This Is Love, parentheses, I'd Rather Be Lonely. The Precisions.
You've been seen with somebody else. Hear me, girl. You tell me you want me, but I've been sitting here all by myself. If this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be free. Your attitude has changed so much. It makes me feel like I lost my touch. The things we try to do just ain't the same. Your love for me has changed into a game. Oh baby, if this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, then I'd rather be free. I can almost see the love. But was it really there? Or was she just playing another one of her games? Somebody tell me. Is the girl for real? Or is she trying to destroy this love that I feel? If this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be free. You're not the girl that stood beside me yesterday. You're not the girl that cared in that loving way. But now I'm gonna face reality and realize just what's happening to me. Oh baby, if this is love, oh baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, oh, then I'd rather be free. If this is love, then I'd rather
As Johnny G gets caught here, there you go. Those are the Precisions. The Precisions with Billy Prince on lead, August 1967. That's their third release. Third release on the Drew record label. If This Is Love, I'd Rather Be Lonely. And many people in the YouTube chat thinking a very four-top-ish sounding on that. That is for sure. And we're going to flip this 45 over by request, instant request, for Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. So let's flip it over here. Their third release on the Drew label by the Precisions from August 67. It's called You'll Soon Be Gone. This is for Mark in the YouTube chat room.
soon be gone. Each and every day, I find girls slipping away. Soon be gone.
Instant requests here on the Vinyl Treasure Show from Mark Speck in the YouTube chat room. That's actually the B-side to the third release for the Precisions from August 1967. That's on the Drew record label. You'll Soon Be Gone is the B-side. It featured the A-side, If This Is Love, parentheses, I'd Rather Be Lonely. As we continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and if you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need one more subscriber to get up to 1,290 subscribers. So be that one to make it go over there. And please click the thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. We do this every Wednesday night right here on YouTube. Also broadcast live simultaneously on Oldies and More Radio. As not many DJs, they spin original vinyl. They may have it and maybe record it on a CD and play it in their studios, or they just, it's much easier to drag MP3s to the player to play. But it's very difficult to do a show when you have to find the requests on 45. So it takes a lot of time. And then, of course, Charlene and I do a lot of the research here. So it is a major event that I do. And I know that you all appreciate that. And I so much appreciate you here as I give thanks to that. That'll be my Thanksgiving thing this year as we continue here. And I love this next singer from the UK. Haven't featured her in a while. And she was originally a member of a folk group called the Springfields, recording for the Philips label. Well, she went solo in 1963, and she had some major hits, and I love those hits too, like I Only Want to Be With You. I like Stay a While. I like the flip side of that. Wishing and Hoping is always great to hear. I just never get tired of those tunes. And but that's just to name a few. But she had about 15 releases, I think, on the Philips label through 1966. And this is the B-side to her eighth. And it's a song she wrote together with Madeline Bell and Leslie Duncan. This is from August of 1966. Let's give a listen to Miss Dusty Springfield. Dusty Springfield on the Philips label. This is the B-side. It's called I'm Gonna Leave You.
I've been trying hard to see just what you want of me, but it's no good, boy. I'm setting you free, 'cause I need you so much more with each day that passes by. You don't seem to care, it's making me cry. So I'm packing up my bags, gonna make my getaway, get myself together. I can't go on this way, oh baby, baby, baby. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you, baby. gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. Said I'm gonna leave you, baby. Yes, I'm gonna leave you, baby. Oh, I'm gonna leave you.
That's a great sound of Dusty Springfield with the big production. And I like her. I prefer her Phillips releases versus her Atlantic releases. I do. As that one there from August 1966. Dusty Springfield, that is the B-side to All I See Is You. That is her 8th release on the Phillips label, I'm Gonna Leave You. Johnny G not leaving you till midnight tonight as we prepare for Thanksgiving. Who's going to be at the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Brian? And hopefully it should be a nice day here in New York City. We will see. I won't be. I'll be watching it on TV as we continue here. And here's a record I found in the wild for 5 cents. It's not in the greatest shape, but the group is out of Syracuse, New York. And what did I say here? This is on the Round Sound record label. This was a #1 record, by the way, on WOLF up in Syracuse, New York. It's a product of Pickwick International Inc. Isn't that like a budget label, if I'm not mistaken? But anyway, the lead singer on this, the lead singer here is Lloyd Baskins. He was the keyboardist for the group. I think the song written by the bass of the group, Billy Elmiger. And this is on the Round Sound record label from November of 1965. They're called the All Night Workers. The All Night Workers on the Round Sound label. And I never do this, even with my investments. You never ever. If I'm giving investment advice, you never put all your eggs in one basket.
Well, don't you ever give all your love to just one woman? Or when you know she's running around, don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you do, you know you're gonna get put down. Hey, you'll be picking up broken eggs up off the ground. Well, a woman is a funny thing, yeah. But when she knows she's got you hooked, and if you jump each time she pulls a string, brother, I know your goose is cold. So don't you ever give all your love to just one woman when you know he's running around. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you do, you know you're gonna get put down. Hey, you'll be picking up broken eggs up on the ground. So go out and get yourself another woman, Joe, you don't care. Baby, well, that's the only thing to do. And when she sees that you're not always there, she'll come on running home to you. Don't you ever give all your love to just one woman, yeah. But when you know she's running around, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
There you go. That's my advice. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There you go. That group called the All Night Workers, November 1965 release on the Round Sound record label. Didn't that come out on Did Cap Records put that out too? Possibly. I think I thought I had another release of that somewhere. But anyway, that's a big #1 record on WOLF in Syracuse, New York. Got to say hi to Don Folletti in the YouTube chat room, and Don's sister. Thank you for that comment. It was funny because when I went on Match.com in 2007, I think it was, and I met this girl in Weehawken. Yeah, in Weehawken, New Jersey, and she worked in the garment district. But I was working for Sony Music at the time, so it was easy for me to head over to Weehawken. But it didn't work out. So, but I changed it. What I did is I said, "What is the one noticeable thing about you that someone would like or whatever?" So I said my voice, and it was funny because when I was doing guest spots on radio shows since 1999. Not many, but I was, a few. So my buddy Dave the Rave, who had a show called Relics and Rarities on, he was on WPDQ at the time, and he was also broadcasting, I think it was the Top Shelf Oldies Network. So Delana, she was the owner of the station at the time. So I spoke with her. Dave introduced me to her, and he said, "Well, if you want to do a show, I can get you there, and you can talk to Delana." And she said she loved my voice. It was like, and so when I went on Match.com, I put that on there, and I can't tell you how many phone calls I had. First phone calls, and they said, "Oh, I had to hear your voice." And then, they continued to call me, and then I ended up calling Barbara, and she also liked my voice. So she says, and so anyway, and that was 2010. So me and Barbara have been together since 2010. So there you go. But I want to thank Don's sister, Barbara, for that compliment. Thank you so much for that. As we continue here on the vinyl, I'm a little hoarse tonight too, by the way. I was with these allergies and whatnot at this time of year with the leaves. They're all over the place. But let's continue here. And we just heard from the All Night Workers from November 65. Let's go to Louisiana now, to Eddie Schuler's Gold Band record label for this group out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. They had 3 releases on the Gold Band label. This is their first. And the lead singer's real name on this is Preston John Venor, if that's how you pronounce it. But he shortened it to Van Preston. And this was their debut single, the group's debut single from September 1966. Let's give a listen to Van Preston and the Night Rockers on the Gold Band label. It's called Baby, You Got Soul. Here you go.
What's that you've got makes me have so much soul. You got what it takes, baby. Your love will never grow old.
There you go. It's on the Gold Band record label there. That is Van Preston and the Night Rockers. That's their first of three on Gold Band Records from September 66. Baby, You Got Soul. Johnny G's got soul for you on every Wednesday right here on YouTube and Oldies and More Radio. We're here till midnight, so stick around. We sometimes do a little bit of overtime. We'll see. Plan on doing a spontaneous show possibly on Friday afternoon, so that's why you have to subscribe. So maybe in the not at 1 o'clock though, maybe a little later in the afternoon as you're watching maybe some college football or something. I might pull a box of records and just play them if you're around. But we'll do that because I'm not doing the show tomorrow afternoon. I will be continuing though with that Times Square countdown next Thursday. But let's continue here. As who said it? Mark Specs mentioned it in the chat room. So Jimmy Amato has been bugging me for this next record, and I had it checked off, and I knew it was somewhere in the No Humidity basement. And wouldn't you know, I have when I first started collecting as a teenager, I was young, I would, pick up these records at, garage sales and thrift shops and whatnot. Didn't have much money, so I didn't think that I had any decent records in those boxes. So I said, well, let me look through these just for fun. So really, a lot of these records that you're hearing tonight that maybe you haven't heard before are from those boxes. So I know Jimmy asked me, he goes, Johnny, do you have a record by Janice Christian on the Swan label? And I couldn't find it. I says, Jimmy, he goes, you don't have it. And I kept on looking and kept on looking. So what, Charlene, was it Friday night late? Wherever it was, I said, Charlene, you're not going to be able to found. I found the Janice Christian record for Jimmy Amato as we go to Philadelphia, PA, to the Swan record label. And it's by this gal, Janice Christian, and Johnny and the Charms. Maybe they're probably doing background vocals here, but Mark Speck remembered it in the chat room. There you go. Let's go to March 1964 by request for Jimmy Amato, Janice Christian on Swan Records. It's called Just a Bad Thing.
Shooby-dooby-doo-bop, shabop, shooby-doo. Shooby-dooby-doo-bop, shabop, shooby-doo.
When I had need for tender tears and loving arms, you turned your head and said you didn't want me from now on. Oh, what can I say? I'll just walk away. It was just a bad thing.
Just a bad, bad thing.
Such a bad thing.
Just a
So that's going out to Jimmy Amato there. That's for him. That's Janice Christian with Johnny and the Charmers. That's from March 1964. It's on the Swan record label. Just a Bad Thing is the name of the tune. I had an owner on this record too, by the way. He had his sticker here, which I leave them. So this is Donald Reardon Jr. from 124 Streetsboro Street in Hudson, Ohio. Well, there you go. How this promo ended up in Hudson, Ohio, I'd never know. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, the the original lead singer of this next group, his name was Jay Traynor, but after Jay Traynor left, David Black took his place, and he, of course, would change his name to Jay Black, and what doesn't say, yeah, this was his, thank you, Charlene, for this. This was the group's 17th of 32 releases on the United Artists record label, and this tune written by the group members here were Jay Black, lead, Kenny Vance, and Marty Sanders, and there's one more here. Well, those four guys, three guys wrote the song. This one produced by Jerry Granahan, arranged by Arnold Golan. Let's go to June of 1966 for Jay and the Americans. And my two aunts loved Jay and the Americans. Antoinette and Mary, both they had Antoinette had LPs by Jay and the Americans. Mary liked some of the records, but I think this one gets played on the, if I'm not mistaken, Mark, they play this one over in the UK, I think. Jay and the Americans on United Artists. It's called Livin' Above Your Head from June 66.
Seems so strange, you putting me through changes, baby. I can't believe that you're the same sweet girl that I once knew, baby. The changes come about and it don't look too good on you. It seems so strange, you putting me through changes, baby. You started doing things you should not be doing. Living above your head, girl, you're coming on way too strong. You're living above your head, girl, it's something you got to go
that is Jay and the Americans, Jay Black on lead, June 1966. That's their 17th release on United Artists Records. Living Above Your Head is the name of the tune. You shouldn't be living above your means, so you must be careful if you collect records. Very easy to overspend buying 45s if you could afford it. It is, because some of those records are very expensive. Let's continue here on the 60s edition as we go to Detroit, Michigan, to the Impact record label for this duet. They are Patty Jerome and Mickey Denton, recording as Patty and Mickey. Now, this is a kind of a combined song that were songs that, well, a combination of two songs that were big hits for Motown Records, one being Mary Wells' My Guy and the other one being The Temptations' My Girl. So the name of this is called My Guy / My Girl. It's by Patty and Mickey, and this is from April of 1967 as we go to the Impact label out of Detroit. And this charted number 20 on WHAT in Philadelphia, PA. Patty and Mickey with My Guy, My Girl.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month in me. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl,
My guy,
talking about my girl.
nothing you could do could ever make me untrue to my guy.
Sing a song to me, baby.
Yeah, nothing you can say could ever take me away from my guy. I'm sticking to my guy like a stampede letter. Now, birds of a feather, we stick together. That's my guy.
My girl.
Talking about my guy. As a matter of opinion, I think you're top.
My opinion is you're the cream of the crop, baby.
It is a matter of taste, to be exact.
Yeah, you're my deal. As a matter of fact, I don't need no money.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Want you know?
Talk that thing, talk.
I got all the riches, baby.
Yeah,
One man could ever claim.
stake your claim now, then.
I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl.
My guy,
Talking about my girl. I'm talking about my girl.
P-A-T.
My girl.
That's me.
Yeah, I said I'm talking about my girl.
Oh, now you smoke.
I'm talking about my girl.
Lay it on me, baby.
Ah, you know you my girl, baby.
No girl, daddy.
Oh, you know you my girl, baby.
Sin.
Yeah, yeah. Say I'm talking about my girl.
Duets here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, April 67. That's Patty and Mickey. Patty Jerome, Mickey Denton on the Impact record label, the medley of My Guy / My Girl, the two big Motown hits. Darren, you like that song there. There you go. And maybe that was that released in Canada, Darren? I don't know. You can check that one out. I don't know. Motown had that Tamla Motown label, that white and black label. I have a lot of those singles in my collection. I do. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, and this singer from Layton, Alabama, he was the cousin to Jimmy Hughes. He would have his biggest hit in 1966. with his debut single for Atlantic called When a Man Loves a Woman. Had a total of 21 singles between the years 1966 and 1972 on Atlantic Records. Here's his fourth, and this tune written by Bobby Womack. He did write this record? No, Charlene, that is not the case. I'm sorry. She is correct, but I'm switching them around. I'm sorry. Had 21 releases between the years 1966 and 1972, and this is his third release. There you go. This is his, because I'm playing a twin spin. The other one's for Edmund. This is his third release on the Atlantic record label. This charted number 14 on KGFJ in Los Angeles, California, if you were tuned in. We go to October of 1966. Let's give a listen to Mr. Percy Sledge. Percy Sledge on Atlantic Records. It's called Heart of a Child. I think that's a cool 45. I do. There you go. That's Percy Sledge. His third release from October of 66. That's on the Atlantic record label. Heart of a Child is the name of the tune. We're going to play a twin spin with Percy Sledge. This is the follow-up to that. This is his fourth release on the Atlantic record label. Now, this tune written by Bobby Womack. This charted number 95 on Cashbox, 87 on Billboard, 44 on the R&B chart, number 29 on WAKY in Louisville, Kentucky. This is by request for listener Edmund Williams, February 67, Percy Sledge on Atlantic. It's our twin spin. It's called Baby Help Me. We'll send that one out to Edmund Williams listening in Queens, New York. Twin spin there with Mr. Percy Sledge, and you thought he only did ballads. Really, no, he did not. There you go, February 67 on Atlantic. Baby Help Me is the name of the tune. Johnny G helping you to listen to all my 45s here for a Wednesday evening right here on Oldies and More Radio, and also live on YouTube. If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it and click the bell to get notifications when Johnny G is live, as I will be live possibly on Friday afternoon, late afternoon, just playing some records. Should be interesting, but let's continue here. I'm guessing that this next gal, she is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is on the Ban Ward record label, and this is her only release, written by Chuck Edwards, who I think comes in on this record in the middle or toward the end of it, but I'm pretty sure this is out of Pittsburgh. It's from 1969. Her name is Nancy Preston. Nancy Preston on the Ban Ward label. It's called I Got a Right. I Got a Right.
People tell me I don't need your love. Foolish fools believe everything they hear. I got a right to choose what I want, and I choose your love, baby. Choose your love, baby. 3 times 7, 10 and 11, and I know what I want, and I got a right to cry if I want, let them laugh if they want.
Everybody's got a right.
No matter what they say,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna love you anyway. God gave beauty to the flower, 60 minutes to the hour. Eternity He gave to me and to everyone a right to be free, and I got a right to call you my own, 'cause I do love you, darling.
Choose your love, baby.
Every morning,
Go
every
ahead.
night, I'm gonna make it
All right.
alright, and I know I've got a right.
Everybody's got a right. In the beginning, he said, let there be love. Let the whole world know I have spoken. Love and be loved. Eternity I have promised thee.
I've got a right to call you my own, 'cause I do love you, darling.
Everybody's got a right.
Every morning,
Go ahead.
every night, I'm gonna make it
All right.
alright, and I know I've got a right.
Everybody's got a right.
Said I know I've
Everybody's
got a
got a
right.
right.
Sounds of 1969 on the All 60s edition. That's Nancy Preston. Nancy Preston on the Ban Ward record label. I Got a Right. Johnny G's got a right to play my 45s. I don't want no YouTube police officers coming after me on this. Knock on wood, they've been okay. They shut down they didn't, well, I think they blocked out my last, there was one blackout on my last 50 show, which is not good. I don't like that. Why do they interrupt the show like that? They kind of like totally mess it up. Anyway, stay away as we continue here, those copyright police. Let's continue here for this next group. They're from Harvey, Illinois, and this group, they were able to grow as the music changed during the years, as they stayed popular. And they started way back in 1954, recording as the El Rays on the Checker label. Of course, they would change their name to the Great Dells, and they had so many great recordings on VJ Records, and also Leonard Chess's Cadet record label. This tune written by member Michael McGill. It's produced by Bobby Miller, arranged by Charles Stephanie, and it's their 29th release on the Cadet. What is that? No, wait, Charlene, what does that say? It just says of 29, so I messed that up. It features Marvin Jr. on lead. This charted number 43 on Billboard, number 10 on the R&B chart, so a big R&B hit, and a number 5 record if you were tuned in to WSRF in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let's go to January of 1970. Here's a touch of the 70s for Santi in our Oldies and More chat room. The Dells on Cadet. It's called Oh, What a Day.
What a day, everything's going my way. What a day, everything's going my way. Ah, what a day, everything's going my way. I got me a lovely girl, and she's okay. What a day! Let me tell you, it was out of sight. It's gotta be a wonderful day. I had a wonderful night. Oh yeah! Ain't no use sitting around with the blues. You better enjoy yourself. And one thing else, don't let life get the best of you. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. I wanna sing my song. Oh, what a day. You wanna get in the groove, you gotta sing along. Oh yeah, sing a song. One more time now. Say it again. What a day, what a day, what a day. Let me tell you what's out of sight. It's gotta be a wonderful day. I had a wonderful night. Oh yeah, what a day. Out of sight.
That's the great sound of the Dells here on the 60s edition. That's Marvin Jr. on lead. January 1970 release on the Cadet record label. Oh, what a day, kind of to rival their Oh, What a Night, a big hit for them. And they re-sung that Oh, What a Night. And it was really their bigger hit on the second time around for the Dells. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition. Hope you're digging on the cool tunes tonight. As this next group, they are out of Los Angeles, California, formed back in 1964, recording for Lou Bedell's Dore record label, and they had 12 releases on Dore Records. Now, this song first issued on Dore in 1967, and at that time it featured Nicholas Caldwell on lead. Now the song was re-sung as the B-side to their first national charted 45 that came out on the Soul Clock label. So their first release that had national exposure was called Seem Like I Gotta Do Wrong, and that was issued in July of 1970. So let's give a listen to the flip side. This is their fifth of six on the Soul Clock record label. Another, well, I guess we can call it a twin spin from the touch of the 70s here. This is their fifth of six. This charted number 5 on KYAC in Kirkland, Washington. Let's give a listen to The Whispers on Soul Clock. From July 70, their resung version of Needle in a Haystack.
You know you're searching in vain. You know you're searching in vain.
Yeah, girl, is it possible in this wicked world?
Is it possible?
Find a little faithfulness in just one sweet girl.
Is it possible?
Faithfulness, it's so hard to find. Like peace of mind, it's like trying to find.
Needle in a haystack.
Somebody show me mercy, yeah.
Needle in a haystack.
I wanna say my sweet baby. In the beginning, there was man. God made a woman to bring comfort to him. But nowadays, yeah, it's so hard to find. Like peace of mind, it's like trying to find.
Needle in a haystack.
Somebody show me mercy, yeah.
Needle in a haystack.
Wanna say my sweet baby, yeah. What's this world running to now, baby? Somebody give me please, oh yeah.
You know you're searching in vain. You know you're searching in vain.
I wanna say yeah, girl. There are those who journey afar in search of their wish upon a star. Finding it, you know it's so hard to do. It's like watching someone trying to. Somebody show me mercy, yeah. Wanna say my sweet baby, oh man, faithfulness. The purpose of a woman I have lived. All of my journeys have been in vain.
The sound of the Whispers here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That's from July 1970. The Whispers on Soul Clock. Needle in a Haystack is the name of the tune. You know, the Velvelettes do a song, well, totally different song, but the title is the same on the VIP record label. Of course, their biggest hit came out in 1987. I know I have it down in the No Humidity basement, called Rock Steady. It came out on the Solar record label. Boy, wouldn't it be something if I played 70s and 80s here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition as this group, originally from Canton, Ohio, signed with Sid Nathan's King record label. They had 2 releases under the name The Mascots. Then in 1961, they changed their name to the OJs, and they would sign with H.B. Barnum's Little Star record label. And in 1963, I think they had 2 releases. Then they signed with Imperial. They had 12 releases on the Imperial label. Let's give a listen to their 11th. Tune written by Randy Newman. You know Randy Newman. He had a big solo hit, in the 70s, called Short People. You remember that song by Randy Newman? Well, he wrote this tune, and others too, by the way. Produced and arranged by H.B. Barnum. It features Eddie Levert on lead. We go to August of 1966. Let's give a listen to the OJs. The OJs on Imperial. The song is called Friday Night.
and all my buddies are out on the town. But I'm alone, and from my window I can look down on the avenue. I see them go walking by, all with the girls that they love, while I sit above and cry as they walk down the avenue the way we used to do. It's Friday night, and I hear laughter come up from the street. So I look down, watching the corner where we used to meet, hoping you'll be there to hold in my arms once more. Oh, but you're never there, and I sit alone as before, knowing it just ain't right to be alone on Friday night. You know it just ain't right to be alone on Friday night. Come back, baby, 'cause it just ain't right to be alone on Friday night. You know it just ain't right to be alone on Friday night.
Early OJ's here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go, from August 66. That's their 11th of 12th on the Imperial record label. Friday Night is the name of the two. Friday afternoon, Johnny G will be doing a kind of like maybe a last minute show. I plan on doing it. It might not be. It depends what's going on that day, and we'll see. But I said that since I wasn't doing the Thursday because of Thanksgiving and all that, I might do it for those that are hanging around on a Friday afternoon. But anyway, we continue here, and got a twin spin by this next singer. He's originally from Clarksdale, Mississippi, signed with Don Robey's Duke record label back in 1954. His real name was Herman Parker Jr., but he recorded as Little Junior Parker. And this is, what did he have? He had, what did I say? Well, this is his 33rd release on the Duke record label as we go back to July of 1966. So already 33 releases on Duke. July 66, his name is Junior Parker. Tune written by the label owner, that's Don Robey. It's called Why Do You Make Me Cry? This is Junior Parker.
Mink coats in your room, gold rings and diamonds too, money in your pocket just to prove my love for you. Now why do you make me cry? Tell me, baby, why do you make me cry? Now listen to me, why do you make me cry? Never run around, and I never leave you blue. I do everything I can just to prove my love for you. Now why do you make me cry? Now tell me, baby, why do you make me cry? Now listen to me, why do you make me cry? I let you come and go as you please on your promise to be true. I work hard every day, baby, just to buy you something new. Now why do you make me cry? Tell me, baby, why do you make me cry? Now listen to me, why do you make me cry? You know I'm good to you, baby, so why you make me cry, baby? Do everything I can for you, baby. Come on and tell me. Now come on and tell me, why do you make me cry, baby? Why do you make me cry, baby?
That's Mr. Junior Parker. That's his 33rd release on the Duke record label from July 1966. Why Do You Make Me Cry? Let's do the twin spin here. This is the very next release. This is his 34th release on a Duke Records. This one from November of 66. A twin spin for Mr. Junior Parker on Duke. It's called Wait for Another Day. Junior Parker.
Since you've been gone, can't eat a bite. Since you went away, can't sleep at night. So I'll just sit and cry and wait for another day. I walk the floor, can't face my friend. It's like playing a game. I know I can't win, but I'll just sit here and cry and wait for another day. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday you might call. But I'll just sit right here and wait for you, 'cause my love hasn't changed at all. What can I do? What else can I say? This house is lonely since you've been away. But I'll just sit here and cry and wait for another day. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, or maybe Tuesday you might call. But I'll sit right here and wait for you, 'cause my love hasn't changed at all. What can I do? What else can I say? This house is lonely since you've been away. But I'll just sit here and cry and wait for another day. I'm gonna wait for Monday, Tuesday, I'm gonna wait. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna wait. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna wait. Every day, babe, I'm gonna wait. You'll come back to me and I'm gonna wait.
When was the last time you heard a twin spin by Junior Parker? There you go. That we first heard his 33rd release called Why Do You Make Me Cry from July 66. This is the very next release from November 66. Wait for Another Day, both on Don Robey's Duke record label. Let's continue here on the 60s show. An interesting version of this song, and I know many of you are familiar with Miss Leslie Gore, as Leslie Gore first recorded this back in 1964. Now, this singer goes by the name of Kiana Collins, and she has an earlier release on the Blue Rock label that came out in December of 68. Now, this one came out in September of 69, and there is a posted ad on 45 Cat from one of the trade publications. It's either Billboard or Cashbox or either Record World, that says that it advertises this song as busting out nationally, over 50,000 sold in 2 weeks. Maybe that was the case. I don't know about it, but this is a very interesting version of this song. It's on the ITCO, what's that? ITCO label. It's arranged by Riley Hampton, and this was played, believe it or not, on WWRL here in New York City. It was a number 22 record, and also played on WLFC in Lake Forest, Illinois. Let's go to September of 1969. Give a listen to Kiana Collins. And her rendition of the tune, You Don't Own Me, the Leslie Gore tune.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. Baby, you don't own me. Don't you ever say I can't go with other boys.
And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause
You don't own me. Don't you ever try to change me in any way. Hey baby, you don't own me. Don't you tie me down, 'cause I'd never ever stay.
I don't tell you what to say. Don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love to be young, free and I love to be free, to live my life the way I want, to say and do whatever I please.
Hey baby, I dig you, and you're groovy. But if you want to see me again, you listen to what I'm going to tell you.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't you ever tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I don't tell you what to say. I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love being young. I'm free and I dig being free. To live my life the way I want, to say and do whatever I please. I'm young and I like to be young. I'm free, I just got to be free. To live my life.
Cover tunes here on the All 60s edition. There you go. Doing the Leslie Gore tune. Her name is Kiana Collins. September 1969 on the, ITCO record label. You Don't Own Me, the name of the tune. She does another record, because somebody asked me if I had it and I didn't have it. Something about Barnabas Collins and with her name. So something, I don't know what's going on there, but something is. It's some record she does with Barnabas Collins, Barnabas Collins of Dark Shadows fame. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue here. Now, here is a request. As I told you, I had a couple hits for tonight. I did play some. But this is a request for Edmund Williams, listening in Queens, and an old request for Amnon, because I couldn't find it because it was misfiled in my old 60s stock that I had. So there you go. I found it. It didn't. It was really not in order, too. It was all messed up. But this group, or I should say, this duet, duo, first recording for Morris Levy's Roulette record label back in 1962. Then in 1965, they signed with Stax Records, had some very big hits like Soul Man and Hold On, I'm Coming, and so many others, as they had 10 releases on the Stax label. This was their last single, and this is actually my aunt's copy of this 45. The tune written and produced by Isaac Hayes and David Porter. Now this charted, again, we're talking big hits here. Let's see if the copyright police come out. This was number 9 on Billboard, number 8 on Cashbox, number 4 on the R&B. There you go, all single digits. And number 1 on KGAR in Vancouver, Washington. They are Sam Moore and Dave Prater, better known as Sam and Dave. And this is by request for Edmund. Also, we'll send it out to Amnon. January 68. Sam and Dave on Stax. It's called I Thank You.
I want everybody to get up off your seat and get your arms together and your hands together and give me some of that old soul clapping. You didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to squeeze me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. If you took your love somewhere else, I wouldn't know what it meant to be loved to death. You make me feel like I've never felt. Kiss is so good I have to holler for help. You didn't have to squeeze me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to hold me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. Every day was something new. You pull out your bag and you find to do. You got me trying new things too, just so I can keep up with you. You didn't have to shake me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to make me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. All my life I've been shortchanged. Without your love, baby, it's a crying shame. And now I know what the fellas are talking about when they say that they're being dirty. Now I wanna thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah, man. Got to didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to hold me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. Thank you, baby. Got to thank you. Thank you, baby. I gotta thank you, baby. Oh, baby.
It's here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. That's going out to Edmund and Amnon. There you go. January 1968. That's the 10th release for Sam and Dave. Sam Moore and Dave Prater. That's on the Stax label. I Thank You is the name of the tune. I used to play the flip side. I think it's called Wrap It Up on the flip. That she used to play that side also. Johnny G here for a Wednesday evening, spinning my original vinyl 45s. Let's continue here. And speaking of Queens, New York, that Edmund is tuned into or listening from Queens. This group is out of Queens, New York. First recording back in the late 1950s for Sid Nathan's Deluxe record label. I often feature this group on the Saturday night program, and also you've heard them, I think, on the countdown that I played for Times Square Records, as there's a kitty lead there. His name is Larry Pendergrass. He's the lead, but I wasn't sure about this group on this label. I'm talking about a group called the Chanters. This is on the SSP label. It's called Sound Soul Record. Wait, SSP. Sound Soul Records. I don't know where P comes in there, so that looks weird. Anyway, but it's got to be the same group because I see Johnson as Bud Johnson. Bud Johnson was a member of the group, and I see Pendergrass as writers. So that is the lead singer of the 1950s group, but he was a kiddie lead. They have aged by this time, from in February of '67 for this release. And this one arranged and conducted by Abby Baker. He is a big orchestra leader. It was with the Glory record label in the 1950s. But this is from February '67. Let's give a listen to the Chanters on the SSP label. It's called Heavenly You, the Chanters.
Girl, you are my only one, and you are my sugar one. Yes, I've always wished for a love so true, and here you are. Heavenly you, heavenly you. Well, I remember on our first day, you showed me love and understanding ways. Your loving charm was such a thrill to me. I said I never knew that any girl could be so understandable. Yes, you are understandable. Heavenly you, baby, heavenly you, mama, yeah. Heavenly you, heavenly you, mama, now. I never claimed to be an honest guy. I've done my share of jiving around. You let me play it all of yours so fine, baby. You let me come back here and call you mine. You're understandable. You're understandable, baby. Heavenly you, heavenly you. I don't understand why somehow I treat you this way. Heavenly you, yeah, what makes a man a man? Heavenly you, you're understandable, baby.
Yeah, great to find records like that for a dime out in the wild. I picked that one up at the in Orangeburg, New York. That's in Rockland County. It was the 303 Drive-In Flea Market. Used to go there in the early 1970s. I had my 71 Chevy Impala with 298,000 miles on it and a rusted trunk. Couldn't use the trunk for anything, but I used to drive over there, and then I would get there early and look for the 45's. I had a lot of competition, though. I did, but I used to find them out there and cheap, too. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on. Remember, if you have a request here for the All 60s edition, send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com. You can always get me there for requests and other things about the show. If you're new to the program, we DJs like to get fan mail. We do, and I do get a lot of it. Wasn't able to answer. Didn't even get to post last week's shows up yet. I had a crazy week, and then taking my father to the ER. That was a disaster. So it kind of put me behind, but I got a bunch of emails to go through. with requests for this coming Saturday's 50s and early 60s show. But let's continue here for this gal. She is originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Her mother was a member of the Clara Ward Gospel Troupe, and she would tag along with them and sing along in the church choirs until she signed with Bobbin Records out of St. Louis, a label local to St. Louis, and that was in 1962. Now, she would find national success in 1965 on Leonard Chess's Checker label, where she would have her biggest hit, a song called Rescue Me. But in all, she had 7 releases on the Checker label. Let's give a listen to her fourth. This tune written and produced by Billy David, Carl Smith, and Reynard Mines. It's arranged by Phil Wright. This charted number 37 on Billboard. We can actually call this a hit, really. Number 13 on the R&B chart. Number 4 on KYOK in Houston, Texas. And I think Dick Clark, he opened up one of his Saturday afternoon bandstand shows back in from the fall of 65 with this song. So let's go to November of 1965 for Miss Fontella Bass. Fontella Bass on the Checker label, and her tune called Recovery.
Ooh, baby, recovery. I'm smiling again. Happiness is in my heart. Yeah. Though you misuse me and false accuse me, I've got another start. You treated me like a horse double shoe, but I've gotten over you. My heart is free. It's my recovery. I'm feeling better. I feel good inside. The heartache and pain are gone. Yeah. You won't find my love the next time you come along. Yeah. You treated me like a horse double shoe, but I've gotten over you. My heart is free. It's my recovery. I'm feeling better. Recovery. So much better. I got peace of mind. Those heartaches are left behind. Left behind, yeah. And now I'm laughing, and you'll never catch me crying. Oh no. You treated me like a horse double shoe, but I've gotten over you. My heart is free. It's my recovery. I'm feeling better. Recovery. So much better. Recovery. My heart is free. Feeling better. Feeling better. So much better. So much better. Feeling better. Feeling better. I feel.
As Dick Clark says, oh, that tune swings, is what he would say. But anyway, there you go. That is November 1965. Oh, there you go. The Copyright Police came out. See with the hits here? November 65. Fontella Bass there. That's her fourth of 7 on the Checker record label. Recovery is the name of the tune. Now, she would continue to record through 1985 on many different labels. It was unfortunate that she passed away on December 26th of 2012 of a heart attack. She was only 72 years old. We remember her here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's go to Philadelphia now for this group that formed back in 1960. First recording for the Gowan label. They signed to Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff's Gamble label in 1966. They had 32 releases on the Gamble label. Let's give a listen to their fifth, written and produced by Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, arranged by Joe Renzetti. It features Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead. This charted number 82 on Billboard, 35 on the R&B chart, a big number 3 record if you were tuned into WCHB in Detroit, Michigan. Let's go to August of 1967 and listen to the Intruders. The Intruders on the Gamble label. It's called A Love That's Real.
Jack ran up the hill for Gia to get a pail of water to show her that he loved her. Ooh, he loved her. He really, really loved her. Ooh, he loved her. Romeo told Juliet something that she could never forget to show he loved her. Ooh, he loved her. He really, really loved her. Oh, that in a storybook, a plain old fantasy. They could never compare with the love between you and me, because we got a love we can feel. We got a love we can feel. We got a love that's really love. We got a love we can feel. We got a love we can feel. We got a love that's really real. He was such a determined fella. He searched all over for Cinderella to show he loved her. Ooh, he loved her. He really, really loved her. Ooh, he loved her. Mary's lamp was white as snow. He followed her wherever she'd go to show he loved her. Ooh, he loved her. He really, really loved her. Oh, that in a storybook, a plain old fantasy. They could never compare with the love between you and me, because we got a love we can feel. Got a love we can feel. Got a love that's really real. We got a love we can feel. We got a love we can feel. Got a love that's really real.
Sound of Philadelphia here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Those are the Intruders. August 1967. It's on the Gamble label, A Love That's Real. That's with Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead. And I know Paul Greco, you probably know that 45. Paul Greco, familiar with the Philly sound as we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Here is actually, this is a request for Timothy. Now, last week, I played this group from Queens, New York, their song called I'm Gonna Get Him Someday. That was on Burt Burns' Bang label, and that was released in 1966. But Timothy in our YouTube chat room wanted to hear this group's signature song. Their signature song. It's on the United Artists record label. It was their first of 6 on United Artists, a tune written by Bert Burns, produced by Lieber and Stoller, arranged by Tico Wilshire, pretty big guys on there. And this charted number 4 on Billboard, number 5 on the Billboard R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on WMCA. That was here in New York City. Features Brenda Reed on lead. Let's go to October of 1962 for the sound of the Exciters. This is going out to Timothy in our YouTube chat room. The Exciters on United Artists and their signature song. It's called Tell Him. There you go. That's going out to Timothy in our YouTube chat room. The sound of the Exciters, Brenda Reed and the Exciters on United Artists Records from October 62, song entitled Tell 'Em. Johnny G, you'll tell 'em for sure. That is the case as we continue here. Let's go to Cleveland, Ohio with this request for listener Edmund Williams in our YouTube chat room. Began recording as the Womack Brothers in 1961, and which launched the careers of Bobby and Cecil Womack, and they would change their name to the Valentinos, recorded for different labels such as SAR and Chess and Jubilee and others. But here's their 5th of 7 as requested by Edmund Williams on the SAR record label. Features Bobby Womack on lead, and a song that he co-wrote with Shirley Womack. This charted number 34 on Billboard, 21 on the R&B chart, number 3 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland, and from May of 64. Let's give a listen to the Valentinos. Valentinos on the SAR record label, and their tune called It's Over Now. No, it's all over now, Charlene. That's what it should say. It's all over now. This is for Edmund.
that's no lie. Tables turning, now it's her turn to cry. Because I used to love her. It's over now. Because I used to love her. It's all over now. Well, she used to run around with every man in town. She spent all my money trying to raise a high class game. When she put me down, it was a pity how I cried. But the tables turned and now it's her turn to cry. Because I used to love her. It's all over now. Because I used to love her. Man, it's all over now. Well, I used to wake up in the morning and get my breakfast in bed. Whenever I got worried, she would rub my aching head. But now she's here and there, every man in town. She's still trying to take me for the same old clown. Because I used to love her. It's all over now. Because I used to love her. It's all over now. Because I used to love her. It's all over now. Because I used to love her.
That's going out to Edmund Williams. Those are the Valentinos with the original version of It's All Over Now. And Darren mentioned that also the Rolling Stones had a big hit with that. But this one's on Sam Cooke's SAR record label from May of 1960. Excuse me, using my voice. 1964. Let's continue here. Let's go back to Philadelphia now for this next 45 on the Swan label. Now, the members of this group included Corky Casey. Corky Casey. Oh, wait. The members included Corky Casey Odell, first married to Al Casey, then later to singer Denny Odell and Carolyn Roberts, who was the first wife to Dwayne Eddy, and they made their debut in 1963 on the Stacy label, and then they did another on the VJ label in 64, and this was their third that I'm featuring on the Swan label. Let's go to March of 65 for Sugar and the Spices. It's on Swan Records. It's called Have Faith in Me, the Sugar and the Spices.
Whatever you call me, and you can't find me, I'm by myself.
you go. Those are Sugar and the Spices there. But listen, Mark, just because Dwayne Eddy could be married to a black woman. That's a possibility there. Even back then, it is 1965 there, March 65, Sugar and the Spices. It's on the Swan record label. Have Faith in Me is the name of the tune. Found that when I paid $1 for that 45, filling the Swan record label. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show with a request for listener Amnon as we go to Chicago, Illinois for this group, and first recording for the OK record label. Then they moved to Brunswick, where they had 16 releases. This is their first tune. This is their first tune written by Billy Butler. And it features Marvin Smith on lead. This one produced by Carl Davis, arranged by Sonny Sanders. This was a number 34 record on WVON in Chicago, Illinois. We go to September of 1966. Let's give a listen to the Artistics. The Artistics on the Brunswick label. It's called Hope We Have. The Artistics for Amnon.
Success is their desire. Keep on pushing, honey, don't look back. Baby, we can make it if we take the right job. The only hope we have is in our hearts. Yes, the hope we have, I know it's in our hearts. 1 for 1 and 2 for 2. Baby, 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 I'm for you. We can make it if our heads are high. Come on, baby, let's give it a try. The only hope we have is in our hearts. You see us, you must believe me. I know that we can make it. All we got to do is try. Our love, no one can take it. Just as long as you're by my side. Hope we have is in our hearts. Yeah, hope we have is in our hearts. I know that we can make it. All we got to do is try. Our love, no one can take it. Just as long as you're by my side. Now, baby, I need you with all my soul. Come someday, we'll reach our goal. Gotta keep moving and we can't turn around. Happiness and success, it can be found. The only hope we have is in our hearts. Yes, it is. Everything is alright. Hope we have just as long as you
That's a going out to listener Amnon, September 66. Those are the Artistics. The Artistics on the Brunswick label called Hope We Have. Did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right, but it's called Hope We Have, I'm pretty sure. But Amnon also requested the flip side of this 45, which I think Mark Speck mentioned in the chat room here. So let's flip the 45-0, or this one, flip it over. This is from September 66. These are the Artistics, again, with Marvin Smith on lead. It's on the Brunswick record label. This one, a song he co-wrote. This charted number... what's the number? Number 55 on Billboard, number 9 on the R&B, and a number 1 record on WBEE in Chicago, Illinois. Let's go to September 1966. We flip over that Artistic song called Hope We Have on Brunswick, and this is the flip side that I think Mark mentioned in the chat room. It's called I'm Gonna Miss You. The Artistics. This is for Amnon. Wrong record. It's Brunswick. It's driving me crazy. This is the record.
From the day I laid my eyes on you, I knew, girl, you were my dream come true. I tried so hard not to confess that you were the only one to ensure my happiness. Your sweet loving I can't resist, and I know your sweet loving I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss you, baby. I know I'm gonna miss you. A kiss goodbye could put a flame in my heart. Loving you so it tears me all apart. My lonely days and my lonely nights. Oh, how I dream of holding you tight. Your sweet loving I can't resist, and I know sweet loving I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss you. I love you with all my heart. We said we'd never part until the day I die. Though you're gone, I still cry. I love you forever. The memory will always remain in my heart. I'm gonna miss
That is a twin spin request on the back A and B side there. That's for Emnon there, September 1966. Those are the Artistics on the Brunswick label. I'm Gonna Miss You. I think that's the A side. And we played the flip for Emnon called Hope We Have. We continue here on Vinyl Treasures. And this next gal, she's originally out of Oakland, California, but she moved to Chicago. And her first release was in '66, came out on the Special Agent label. And what did I have here? But let's give a listen to her third of 10 that she recorded for the Brunswick label, a tune written by Eugene Record, William Sanders, Carl Davis, and Gerald Sims. And this is her debut single, charted number 15 on Billboard, number 3 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record here in New York City on WWRL, as her name is Barbara Acklin. Barbara Acklin on the Brunswick record label. I remember this as a kid, listening to it on the radio. May 1966, Barbara Acklin with her tune called Love Makes a Woman.
Sweetheart, I know. Should
hits here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and no copyright police there. That is an interesting thing. That's Barbara Aiklin. That's her big hit, Love Makes a Woman. Came out in May of 1968 on the Brunswick record label. And, of course, she also did three duet singles with Gene Chandler on the Brunswick record label. We continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and here is a request for Edmund Williams in Queens, New York. As last week I played a Sam Cooke request for him called That's Where It's At. That was his 17th of 24 on the RCA record label. But this week, Edmund requested... wait. What is this here? I see what happened here. 24 releases through 1966. And Edmund, here it is, his 20th song. This is his 20th release. A song he co-wrote. This is produced by Al Schmidt and arranged by Renee Hall. This charted number 52 on Billboard, but a big number 7 on KLWW in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We go to May of 1965 for Mr. Sam Cooke, and it was last week Edmund requested That's Where It's At by Sam Cooke. That was his 17th. This is his 20th from May 1965. Sam Cooke on RCA. It's called When a Boy Falls in Love. This is for Edmund.
I've heard them say love was a wonderful thing, something you couldn't hide on a shelf. But to me, they no longer have to explain, because I know for myself. He awakens each morn with a smile on his face when a boy is in love, and the world to him is a beautiful place when a boy is in love. He's up and he's gone, there's no breakfast for him, 'cause he lives on the love of his sweet little Jim. The day's not through, no it's not very long, before he must talk to his girl on the phone. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. His girl's voice on the phone brings him wondrous delight when a boy is in love. If there's been any darkness, it all fades from sight when a boy is in love. He can hardly wait till the moment they meet, for he knows when he sees her, his day will be complete. When they're finally alone and he kisses her lips, the world sings a love song and his heart turns a flip. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. At the end of the day, the time comes they must part. The strains of regret tear away at his heart. And late in the night, as he sleeps on his bed, visions of her sweet charm, how they dance in his head. And before you know, he is buying a ring to capture forever that sweet darling thing. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. Oh, that's how it is when a boy falls in love.
That's going out to Edmund Williams, a big Sam Cooke fan. There you go. That's Sam Cooke on the RCA record label, a song entitled When a Boy Falls in Love from May of 1965. We continue here as we are now in Vinyl Treasure Overtime. We'll be playing a few more 45's here till I get to We'll see how it goes here. But up next, this singer, born in Albany, Georgia, but raised in Greenville, Florida. He was partially blind at age 5, but then at age 7, he went completely blind due to glaucoma. Glaucoma caused his blindness. I have to go for my glaucoma check in a couple of weeks here. But he studied classical piano, and he was at the clarinet at a state school for the deaf and blind children from 1937 to 1945, and first recorded back in 1949 on the Downbeat label, which eventually became Swingtime Records, and he signed with Atlantic, though, in 1952, and when his contract expired in 1959, he signed with ABC Paramount Records, and this is his second for ABC, a song he co-wrote with Jimmy Holiday, and this tune is with the Raylettes. This charted number 32 on Billboard, 22 on the R&B chart, a big number 5 record on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's go to August of 1966 for Mr. Ray Charles. Ray Charles on ABC Records. It's called I Chose to Sing the Blues. Ray Charles. That didn't go right there.
Now I could have been a gambler, cause I'm good with the cards. I could have been a lover, breaking others' hearts. And I feel so silly, betting on the dice. And a lover seldom sees the same girl twice. And that is why, I chose to sing the blues. Yes, I did. Now I could have been a doctor, helping the sick. I could have been a lawyer, but you know that ain't my stick. Cause I feel so bad if a patient didn't get well. And I feel just as bad to leave a client in jail. And that is why, I chose to sing the blues. That's all right. Just to think I could have been president. But I can't understand what politicians say, so I want to talk to you in my own little way. And that is why, I chose to sing the blues. Yes, I did, friend. Don't you know what I mean? I like what I'm doing, you know. I like the blues. Everybody understands what I mean when I sing something like this, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about when I sing the blues. Yes, I know.
That's Mr. Ray Charles. Ray Charles from August 1966. It's on ABC Records. It's called I Chose to Sing the Blues is the name of that tune. As we continue here in Vinyl Treasure Overtime, and up next, a duo. This is on the Buddha record label out of New York City. They're called Bonji. I think it's Bonji and Judy, or Bonji and Judy. Now, Bonji Makeba, who is Miriam Makeba's daughter, and Judy White, who is Josh White's daughter. They first their first release was on the Epic label. Then this was their follow-up. This came out on Buddha Records. This was on Buddha Records from October of 1967. Let's give it a spin. Wait, how do you say that? Bonji? Yeah, Bongi. Bonji and Judy. Bonji and Judy from October 67 on Buddha Records. It's called Let's Get Together. That's October 1967. Bonji and Judy. That's their second release on the Buddha label. Their first release came out on Epic, and then this was their second release, Let's Get Together, on the Buddha record label. Let's continue here in Vinyl Treasure Overtime for this next singer, originally from Kingston, Jamaica, but he moved to the UK to join a group known as the Vagabonds. His name was Michael James, but he changed it to just Jimmy James. And this was the group's debut single on the, the HBR, Hanna-Barbera record label, as is from July 1966. Let's give a listen to Jimmy James and the Vagabonds. This is on HBR Records. It's called Hi Diddly Dee Dum Dum, parentheses, It's a Good, Good Feeling, number 41.
It's a good
There you go. That is Jimmy James and the Vagabonds, July 1966. That's on the HBR. That's Hanna-Barbera record label. They also put out those Hanna-Barbera Saturday cartoons like Josie and the Pussycats. Space Ghost was a cool thing. Did they put out Johnny Quest also? I used to like to watch Johnny Quest back in the early 1960s. But anyway, there you go. That's Jimmy James and the Vagabonds. Hi Diddly Dee Dum Dum, parentheses. It's a good, good feeling. I think that also came out on the Atco label. It was actually a B-side to Come to Me Softly, I think. Maybe, as I lose my mind. Well, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 45s from the 1960s out of my collection. If you need to get in touch with me or you want to send in a request, you can do it at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number. And if you missed any of the program, you will see it momentarily on YouTube. If they don't block it, but they've been good. Okay, I think the copyright police are still out there. But thank you all for tuning in tonight, and I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be happy here too. We'll see. But it's a lot of fun. I have to give thanks that I have these records in my collection to share them with you. That is always a joy for me. And what else did I want to say? I will be back next Wednesday night right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. And maybe Friday. I won't be doing the show tomorrow afternoon because it's Thanksgiving, but maybe Friday. And then, of course, I'll be here Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time till midnight with lots of your requests. Charlene's putting together a big show of requests, so tune in for that. And then I'll see you here on Wednesday. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. And we're going to close the show tonight with, I like this next record here a lot. Let's see, this gal from Glasgow, Scotland, born Marie McDonnell McLaughlin Laurie. And she had her biggest hit in 1967 on the Epic label. It was a big national national number one, a smash, to Sir with Love, which was also the theme track to the movie that she was in, but she recorded as Lulu, and she had earlier releases on Parrot. She does a nice rendition of the Isley Brothers tune Shout, and as Lulu and the Lovers, but she had 4 on Parrot, then on Epic, and then on this label, Atco. This is actually her first of 6 on the Atco label, a tune written by Jim Doris, produced by Jerry Wexler, Tom Dowd, and Arif Martin. This charted number 22 on Billboard, a big number 1 record on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. From October 69, our closer tonight is by Lulu. As I mentioned on Atco, it's called Oh Me, Oh My, parentheses, I'm a Fool for You, Baby. And this is the original version of this. I think Aretha Franklin did it. She covered it, and in 1970. And somebody else, a couple other people also recorded this record, but I really like this. And where did I buy this copy? I forget, but I was thrilled to get it. But anyway, Johnny G is I've got to go to bed as I am really tired but again, it's my father in the ER and all that. You know how that goes. But anyway, again, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey. Save me a piece of pumpkin pie if you have it. My sister-in-law Jill used to make a mean Boston. What was it? It was a chocolate cream pie. You know, the chocolate cream pie with the pudding and the whipped cream on top. She used to do it. She used to bring it here, but. Anyway, maybe sometime in the future again. So again, thank you, Charlene, again for all your help. Couldn't do without Charlene. I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. See you next time. Take care. So long.
To make you laugh, I'd play the fool for you. Although the people turn and stare, I'd give my everything to keep you, boy. Oh, it breaks my heart when you're not there. I'll stage a ballet on a tabletop. Command performance, finger size. Though I ain't got no tune, my show won't flop. 'Cause I'll find the music in your eyes. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Oh me, oh my, when I'm crazy, said I'm crazy. Oh me, oh my, I'm a fool for you, baby. Let your love light shine on me. We'll blow a genie from a cigarette. We'll take a magic carpet ride. We'll tell our smoky friend now don't forget, you must keep us side by side.